I'm in front of UNLV, and like I said, something's going on. Everybody was happy earlier today, and I'm kind of freaked out because I'm tired of having people chase me around, and even though like they might have meant well with it, it still scares the shit out of me because they don't understand that like I've been involved in massive levels of people chasing me with their vehicles for 11 years now, and it never makes me feel comfortable. So they're thinking from a whole different perspective as usual than somebody who literally is like freaked out by that kind of behavior. So I have no clue what's going on right now. All I know is once again I'm some sort of bad guy, and the guy that was going to marry me just married somebody else as usual because I didn't say that I was, let's see, what's the reason this time? Oh, because I didn't take $3,000 in the month of September like everybody said I did. And because I don't have $100 in my pocket today like everybody said I do. Because if I don't have any money, that means that I can't possibly be on the Kendall side of the spectrum, I guess, according to everybody else. I don't really care about all this stuff. I'm poor, I'm depressed, I'm upset, I'm angry, I'm homeless. Actually, I have a home with Bev, but the reason why I haven't gone back to Beverly's house is because I was told that it would put me back in the military is how I'm taking it. I have no interest in joining the military at all. I don't understand why I have to keep saying this. Oh, and that's the other thing. They also said that I had 2 strikes against me. I haven't done anything illegal. How could I have 2 strikes against me? It's like, I feel like all this shit's being made up to keep me, because my options are to go to prison or join the military. Why are those my options? Oh, and by the way, I'm not having a sex change operation for anyone. I don't even care if it's a Navy SEAL. I don't care if the President of the United States' life is at stake. I'm not putting a dick on my body after everything I just went through for the last 11 years. You can kill me. I have no problem with that. But I won't be turning myself into a man. For anyone. I don't care who it is. It could be the Pope. It could be another world leader. I really don't care. It could be my favorite person in the world. And I'm telling you, after everything I just lived through over the last decade, there's no way in hell I am going to let you give me a sex change operation and humiliate me further. So, that being said, I'm not joining the military. I don't know how many times one person has to tell a bunch of people that, hey, look, I'm just really not interested in this regimented shit because I actually happen to be a free spirit that you would never allow me to be because the 11 years worth of boot camp never fucking ended and I was separated from all of my friends and all of my family members. So, I don't know how I feel right now. I guess Donald Trump's probably going to be mad at me because I won't say that I took all this money because I didn't take it. So I don't know how to make him happy, but I don't feel like it's my job to make a millionaire, billionaire person happy. It's like trying to make my father happy. It's impossible. He doesn't care about being happy. He cares about how I can be used to further Lainey's rise to success. That's what he cares about, my father. I'm not talking about Donald Trump. But my father is basically selling his own daughter out for a stepdaughter of his. And then so, because Lainey had a members only baby. Lainey's babies are amazing. She's pregnant with a millionaire baby, so Lainey must be something great. Anyway, I'm really tired of the whole thing. I'm not going to starve myself because Casey did. I don't really care what's going on. I don't know what's going on. All I know is I'm traumatized. I haven't had any liquor today. I do still feel kind of agitated and irritated slightly because I have to deal with this shit. It never ends every day of my life. Every day I have to deal with the same thing because nobody ever takes my word for it that I'm through with the whole thing. And not only am I through with the whole thing, but I should have been compensated and paid a long ass time ago. So, let's see. I don't believe in stoning women. I'm not trying to get married to someone that doesn't want to marry me. Let's see. What else? I would like a portion of my life back though. I'm not against Miami if I like Donald Trump. You guys are going to have to work out your differences with each other because I actually I'm highly attracted to the Latino culture. So please don't throw Donald Trump at me and say that because Donald Trump's been an idol of mine since I was little. Ever since I was a small child, him and Oprah, and you can't just assume that, and same to him. It's not fair I don't care if he thinks I eat like a pig. I really don't give a shit. If I didn't eat like a pig, sometimes maybe, that food would end up like upside your head rather than in my mouth. Because I swear, some of you really push me way too far. I mean, you never stop lying about me. You never stop sabotaging me. I don't give a shit if you think I'm a pig. You should be thanking your lucky stars I'm sitting there stuffing my face rather than renting a car and then driving it through your fucking house after everything you put me through. So, I'd be happy if I were you. I'd be like, yeah, let her fucking eat, because she's lived through some serious shit that we have done to her. So between Miami and Donald Trump, you're going to have to work out your differences with each other. I don't believe in slavery. It's not going to cost you your foot if I'm released from slavery, I promise. It's all the stuff that's made up in order to keep everybody afraid to let me go. Let me have my own life. Just the same as like if you buy from me at a job or something, it's not going to cost you your hand. They're going to drop that at you once in a while. They tried to pull that shit at One Stop Motors when I was working there. The guy who got on the phone, he's like, yeah, it's going to cost you your hand if you buy anything from her. So he freaked out my fucking client who had full trust in me. And I don't even know. So the whole thing is just crazy. And I'm tired of all of it. And I just want to have a normal life. And they sabotaged me once again and continue to call me okay for my own personality. So I guess so-and-so's married again, and I don't even know what to do anymore. My phone, that was a good phone, was stolen. It's the same kind of phone as this phone, except that phone had no glitches in it. And this phone, ever since I've gotten my replacement phone from the insurance company, is absolutely useless. It's got glitch after glitch after glitch. It doesn't do anything it's supposed to do. I can't get into my email account if I type in Gmail, but I can get into the one that I had set previously on my phone. I mean, you name it, this phone sucks ass, and its serial number ends in 5592. So other than that, I've been left to die, I think, again, and some girl probably rode off into the sunset with not only a man I probably loved at one point, but probably every accomplishment I ever fucking made just because I don't want to join the military. So I don't know what to do. And I have no clue. I feel completely like I'm being forced to die. There's a group of people that is admitted to wanting me to force. It's like they're getting off on trying to force me into killing myself. They lied like a couple days ago and said that they had their dog eat me out and that I liked it. Went down on me. That's what they said. So they showed footage of a dog going down on somebody's vagina, but it wasn't mine. And so the whole world thinks it was my vagina. And that never happened. They've said every fucking awful, horrifying thing they can possibly think of that is not even true about me, showing the wrong pictures of the wrong vagina. Let's see, what else have they done? They've done everything they possibly can. Called me a hermaphrodite, said I wanted a sex change, called me manly because I didn't have a dress and heels on because most of the time I'm homeless. That's why I haven't been back to Beverly's house, because I'm afraid if I go back there that I'm going to be forced to have to participate in a military regiment that I have no interest in, that I've been saying for 11 years, can you please just leave me alone? And so without having another option, I was forced to participate in it. I don't really care if you do or if you don't do. It's not my problem. I don't give a shit. I don't believe in locking people up if they do or don't do. I don't even care. I don't have an opinion on it. I'm not against prostitutes. I love Las Vegas. I love the casino nightlife. If you're here and don't like the casino nightlife and think I'm trashy because I love to be in the casinos, then keep it to yourself. You know what I mean? How many times do you hear me say anything rude or awful about you and your habits and your likes and your dislikes? I don't ever do that kind of shit to anybody. I'm tired of you being able to do it to me. I'm not a trashy person. I drink too much, yes, on occasion. I realize that. But look at my lifestyle. I have an army of people sabotaging me every time I take a breath on this earth. They lie about the most humiliating, god-awful things I have ever heard of in my whole life. I mean, as soon as I found out about the dog thing, I was going to be like, great. You know what I mean? This is not what I need right now. I was already humiliated because of some other lies they told, and they just never stop. So, I don't really know what to do anymore. I'm really fucking tired of living like this, though. Let me tell you. So I have no money. I have $9 actually. I'm sorry. I was able to borrow $30 total from Jerry. And he knows I'll pay him back because I'm on SSDI. And yes, I am allowed to work and be on SSDI because of the kind of disability I actually do have, which, by the way, is not schizophrenia. So, the kind of disorder I actually have is a cognitive disorder. So it really doesn't make sense when I have an army, like the United States Army or the Marines, trying to grind my brain into the fucking ground when I'm already having a hard time being cognizant of the stuff of regular life. I don't want to be forced to have to learn, everything is about forcing me into something. I'm sick of being forced. Please stop forcing me. There's really no need to force someone that wasn't meant for what you keep trying to force her into. And since I'm not a criminal and I haven't done anything wrong, I'm kind of confused as to why this keeps happening to me. I literally have done nothing wrong. And the upsetting thing is every time I tried to find some poor man to love, because the rich men treat me like shit. I've never tried to land myself a rich man, but I've been surrounded by rich people my whole life because my extended family does include millionaires and billionaires. So sorry, I'm not trying to gain status or notoriety, because obviously, look, they don't give a shit about me because I'm always on the street for the most part and have been for 11 years. So I'm not trying to pull any status thing, but every time I think I found a poor man that might treat me good, I end up finding out he's a fucking millionaire too. It's upsetting. It's not that I have anything against people with money. It's just that they don't tend to treat a fat girl very well who isn't, Playboy material, because they can get the Playboy material girl. So why would they care what a fat girl thinks about them? So I'm not saying they're bad people. I'm just saying they're used to getting whatever they want. I'm not ever used to getting to anything I want, because everything I want gets literally granted like a wish fashion to some fucking girl who never even worked for it. So every time I want anything, it just gets handed to her. So anyway, I have no clue what's going on. I know that I'm being left as usual. I have no clue what I'm supposed to do. I just want to go have some chips and salsa, to be perfectly honest, because I grew up eating chips and salsa, and I like chips and salsa. I wouldn't mind having some stuffed crab bread. So I don't know. I'll talk to you another time. All right, bye.